Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to Brigzar. This is the home for vintage Lego and Duplo this year. I thought to start the year, I would go through my goals for 2024, or as you might say in the future, uh, unfulfilled promises. So in 2024, it's a leap year, so there's an extra day. So this is the perfect year for me to accomplish some of these goals. So let's go through the goals that I have. And the first one, I have my handy dandy list here. The first one is to wear a different shirt every day. That means I'd have to do a video every day. Um, well, day one, I think I got it down. I just wore a plain white t shirt. That way I remember not to wear the plain white t shirt later in the year because I have several plain white t shirts and I don't want to wear a different plain white t shirt. These are going to be different shirts, not the same shirt or a duplicate copy of a shirt. You know, all right. 365 days to go. All right. The next goal I have for 2024 is to build, no, not build, but to finish collecting all of the Legoland sets. And that is a theme that is from basically the early 70s to mid 70s. I have most of them, and some of the ones that I don't have, I had started piecing them together. I just need to finish piecing them together. The, there's a house, there's the Schmidt and Company conveyance set, things like that. And there might be a few other rare things in there that I might need stickers for, but I'll try to get the pieces that aren't the stickered pieces and things like that. I just need to get that one done. And another theme I want to complete in 2024 is Fabuland. Fabuland, I only needed 21 sets the last time I did an inventory, plus a few random parts from some of the other sets. I have a wanted list, and the problem I still have is I buy stuff on my wanted list and I forget to take it off of the wanted list. So I got to do another inventory at some point of the Fabuland and just get serious about getting those last few sets, which could be quite expensive, which would counteract one of my other goals that I have. But that's the third goal. Try to complete Fabuland. And when I say complete, I'm not talking about the little minifigure pods. And I'm going to leave out that the uh, the play scene set. Although I could probably get all the other parts that go to the play scene except for the actual play scene itself. But I'll get as close as I can to finishing Fabuland. The fourth thing I have on this, and this is one that I do every year that I never seem to be able to do, is organize my used part collection. And that would actually help me fulfill those other two goals of completing Fabuland and completing the Legoland theme, is just being able to actually find the parts. I've got a Santa Fe Super Chief B unit over there that I've been trying to finish building. Now, I don't want to buy the parts because I know I got most of them somewhere here in the basement. I just can't find my old light gray parts right now. So if I can get that sorted, so I've started on that. There's a shelf that I'm going to put over here that's going to put some of the Lego instructions, and then I'm going to start clearing out space in another part of the basement where I can put the shoebox containers, which will that's where most of my personal parts collection is, in those shoebox type containers, whether it's the small ones or the little bigger ones. So yeah, I want to try to get it organized, at least where I can quickly access different parts of different colors from the vintage things that I have in my collection. Another thing in helping me organize this basement is to purge Lego Friends. I've realized I have no personal, like, sentimental attachment to Lego Friends like I do with Fabuland or Belleville or Paradisa, other girl related or so called girl friendly themes. Uh, just looking back at Friends, I mean, there's a few sets I will keep, probably like the roller coaster, some of the amusement park sets perhaps, but overall, it's just like the set. Friends is one of those themes that has no like resale value in the aftermarket for some reason. Even though it has a lot of interesting parts, just there's no demand for Friends. I think the main thing that affects the value of Friends is nobody likes mini dolls. Nobody. I don't think anybody likes mini dolls. Their hair just pops off too easy. All right, number 6 on my list is about my Bricklink store, which is where I'm filming it right now. It's over there. I have, at the time of this recording, about 760,000 parts in my Bricklink store. I would like to get it to not 2 million, 1 million. I'd like to get to 1 million parts in my Bricklink store. It's a lot harder than I mean, it's hard because of the space. I don't really want to expand the space. I may need to do that, and yeah, get into the. I've added probably over 300,000 parts to the store in 2023. So in 2024, just getting that extra 240,000 parts, it's going to be tough. Plus, I think sales will pick up at some point in the year. So that's the challenge in running the Bricklink store when you're trying to build up the inventory is that uh, it's it's a good thing, people buying because that's what you want, but it's also hard to get the part count up. And so if I don't get to 1 million, I'm not going to be like sad about it or anything, but it's something I've been working towards, and it counteracts another goal I have on this list here. The next one, number 7, is to spend less. I spend quite a bit on Lego each year. I justify it because I make a little bit of revenue from YouTube, mostly on Trains Are Fun, and I also make stuff from selling in my Bricklink store. I might do a video this year going over what I made on Bricklink. I might even do a video showing you what I've grossed on YouTube over the last 12 years. And it's one of those things I don't know if it's like be like a lot more than people would think or a whole lot less than people would think. I will say this: I've made in my lifetime, I've made more on YouTube than I have in Bricklink. So, but right now I make way more on Bricklink than I do on YouTube. So that's where we're at now. The next thing is I put on here Duplo. Number 8, it's Duplo. Early in my early days on YouTube, I did a lot of Duplo videos. Mainly, that started by accident, where I was learning YouTube and doing video reviews and stuff, and I was like, I just grab something and do it, and I the Duplo videos I did actually gain traction, and they did quite well, and it's probably because several factors at that time is there wasn't nobody doing Duplo videos. There weren't all these kid videos out there, and it's interesting. I've said this probably. I sound like a broken record with this, but one of my early Duplo videos, actually more than one, but I could only find the comment on one of them. Ryan's Toy World, which at the time was Ryan's Toy Reviews, they were spamming my Duplo videos with links to their videos. So yes, there was a time when Brickzar had more subscribers than Ryan's Toy World, and Ryan's Toy World was trying to game the system and use my videos to promote their own videos. Yes, it is a sore subject with me. So I got away from it, but now that my grandson's at the age where he can play with Duplo, he's old enough for Duplo now. I have a lot of Duplo in the basement, and so I thought I could get things out for him to play with or cover things that I haven't covered in the past. I have an extensive Duplo train collection, including Thomas and Friends. I collected Bob the Builder. I might work on finishing Bob the Builder stuff. I might finish the Dora Explorer stuff. But yeah, I have Duplo, and I'm not ashamed of it. I just need to probably do more with it. And I don't do the kids' videos, I should say. So that's the one thing. Even when I did the Duplo videos, it was just me monotone talking about the Duplo set. Some of them I did little animations with them, but yeah, I need to get back to the Duplo. And I just don't think there's many people that cover Duplo, and I'll try to do it in a way that you won't want to bash your head in with it. All right, so the next one is the Tipper Truck Army. So the Army, despite the losses recently, it continues to grow. I actually, at the time of me filming this, I have no idea how many Tipper Trucks I have. So whatever the last video where I gave you a count, I've added at least 50 since then, but I don't know. I don't know. Everything's in such disarray down here in the basement. I haven't had time to go through and count the boxes. I put them in these Lego game boxes, which I can put exactly 36 Tipper Trucks. So that makes it easy for me to count. 5 of those boxes go in one of the bigger Sterilite containers. So I put five. So five, whatever 5 times 30. I used to know what it was. I had to, and that's how I add up the collection. I'm like, okay, I got 10 boxes, or actually it was more like 40 something boxes of 36. So I have no idea what it is right now. So I need to figure out what that is. But the goal, the ultimate goal, is to get at least 2,048. Now the Tipper Truck Army, it'll never stop being added to, but it's become increasingly harder to add to it because, like, if you wanted to buy a tipper truck, you could go do it, and I can do that. You just, hey, I want a tipper truck, but see, I don't want to pay the going rate for a tipper truck. So usually, if you want to buy just one tipper truck that's complete, you're looking at anywhere from $10 to $20 plus shipping, usually, sometimes less, but I don't want to pay that much because the parts, I can get the parts for about $5 or less. And so I usually look at just buying in bulk the parts. And that's the thing. You don't find people that have those parts in bulk. So I'll find somebody with the tipper bucket, but they don't have any other parts I want. So there's at the time of this recording, there are about 260 different lots that are from sellers that ship to me. There's others out there that don't ship to me, but there's about 260. So, and in those 260, there's probably about 400 or 500 tippers. But I got 60 something parts filled right now. And I just can't find other stuff to justify the shipping cost to get those parts to me. So, but yeah, 2048. That's the goal I want to get to. Maybe I can get to it in 2024, but I think I would need at least 350 tippers because I'm probably in the 1650 to 1700 range. I honestly don't know. All right, and the most important goal of 2024 is no leaks. I don't want any more leaks. I'm sick of leaks. Are you sick of leaks? I am. I hate leaks, and I'm talking about leaks in the literal sense, not the vegetable. Is it a vegetable that's a leak? No, I'm talking about water, and I'm not talking about Lego leaks. I'm talking about man. There's pipes everywhere in this basement. There's almost nowhere I can go. Um, yeah, so I'm going to take some of these. I got some of the sealed sets up here still on the table from when I had the leak. I need to get those in a watertight container, and especially the ones I'm going to keep. There's a lot of things in here I'm keeping, but I'll be going through purging things. There's other things I thought about purging, like Minecraft. I don't have a lot of Minecraft, so it's not as big a space eater as Lego Friends, but that's some of my goals for 2024, and I do want to try to do a video every day. They won't be as long as this one. I do want to get back to doing Brickzar Answer Thingy maybe once a week, but again, that's another goal that I would probably break. So if you have any comments, questions that you'd like me to answer, please leave them in the comment section of any video. If you use the hashtag BAT, hashtag BAT, Brickzar Answer Thingy, it's a little easier for me to find those, but Google, or not Google, YouTube, well, I guess it's the same thing. They make it easier to search these days, questions. So if you ask a question, I'll try to answer it in an upcoming video or a Brickzar Answer Thingy video. But that's my goals. White t-shirt is out of the box and needs to go in the box. I got to do something to keep these t-shirts organized. 365 to go. Will you be there for all of them? Let me know. See ya.